Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is time for our weekly live. Welcome to Relationship Communications Weekly Live. I'm Lisa DeToffel, your host, and today we're going to talk about automations and systems. Big part of the professional world, right? But before, there's other things I want to share with you as well. Relationship Communications is a tactical and practical show that we do every week at the same time, 10 a.m. on Friday mornings, Eastern Time. So I hope that you will put that on your calendar and plan to join us. And if you are joining us today live, please put in the comments, just say hello, tell me where you're coming in from. I'd love to hear that. And if you're watching this later, on the replay, please do use hashtag replay. They'll let me know you're watching it later. And also, we are streaming on different platforms. So if you are watching this on YouTube, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified every time that we do go live. If you are watching this in our Facebook group, a Relationship Communications Facebook group, please just comment and say hello. Let me know that you're here. So we are streaming in different places. If you are not a part of our Facebook group, Relationship Communications, head on over to Facebook. It's a free community to be a part of. Just type Relationship Communications in the search bar. It will come up. It has a banner at the top with my picture on it. You're welcome to join and go ahead and start interacting with other members. We are very active in there. I ask questions in there all the time. So we're very active, and I do encourage all members of the group to interact with each other and actually schedule one-on-one coffee chats to kind of get to know each other and see how you might can support each other, right? Because you never know who someone else might know that could benefit from what you have to offer. Hello, Facebook user. I can't see your name, but hello. Thank you for joining me, and you're coming in from Seattle. So thank you for that. We are sponsored by Tiger Eye Solution. That's my virtual assistant business. And at Tiger Eye Solution, we work with speakers, coaches, and professionals to help them grow their business so that they can enjoy being the CEO and do what they love to do within their business. We do this virtually and in our online communities. Awesome. I think I'm having some technical difficulties there. Sorry about that. Because we do have some new people that have joined the group that could be viewing this today. So I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. So this was me. Oh my goodness, about 5 years ago. It's been almost 5 years since I was in the classroom as a preschool teacher. And I was in the classroom for over 25 years working with little ones. And I loved what I did. I really did, enjoy working with the little ones in the classroom. And I learned so much from them. I think I learned just as much from them as they learned from me. And what I like to focus on is that, I did build so many relationships by working in the classroom with colleagues and with the kids that was in my classroom. Because every year, you get a new set of kids, right, that comes in your classroom to learn from you. So at the beginning of every school year, I had a whole new group of kids to get to know and to build a relationship with. And it's important also to build those relationships with those kids to learn their method of learning, because every child is different, right? Just like every professional is different, and everybody's business is different, right? We all don't do the same things. So it was important back then for me to build those relationships with the children in my classroom so I could teach them in a way that they could learn what they needed to learn. Same concept goes in the professional world. You have to build those relationships with other professionals. It's networking, and it's building relationships. It's supporting each other on your professional journey, right? Whether you're just starting out, just starting your business, or if you've been in business for 10 years, whatever the case is for you, it's important to build relationships, and because you can benefit from it. You really can. You can become referral partners. If you're not a good fit to actually work together, then you can become referral partners. and refer people back and forth to each other, right? So all that is important. So that was me in the classroom. This was in 2018 when I actually started my first business, Tiger Eye Solution. I did take a training program and earn a certification. So I am a certified virtual expert in my area of specialization, and relationship management and follow-up is my specialty area. It's what I love, enjoy doing. And then, of course, when the pandemic hit in 2020 and so many professionals were moving into the online space, I made the decision to actually build a team for Tiger Eye Solution. Currently, today, we have 11 virtual assistants on the Tiger Eye Solution team. We all kind of specialize in different areas. And we really enjoy what we do and working with our clients for sure. And then, of course, this is my why. This is my family and my two new grandbabies, JP and Hattie. If you follow me on Facebook, you see me posting a lot about them. And currently, they're at the beach for the first time this week. Their family went on vacation this week, and so I do have some beach photos too of them enjoying their beach vacation this week. So I'm excited for them to return. And this is my family, my husband, Jeff, my children, Caleb, Matthew, and Alyssa. Caleb's a firefighter. His wife, Abby, is a special ed teacher at a local high school. And they are, of course, the parents of JP and Hattie. And then Matthew is graduated college in 2021 and out in the workforce now. And then, of course, Alyssa is the baby of the family and is now a junior in high school. So yeah, a lot of exciting things going on within my family for sure. So today we're going to talk about automations and systems. Very important pieces of a business in the entrepreneur world for sure, okay? So you may ask, what are automations? Especially if you're new in business and maybe you haven't set up automations as of yet for your business, or you haven't completely finished choosing the exact systems that are going to work best for you within your business, okay? Because like I said before, every business is different. So the same systems and automations that I use for my business may not be the correct systems and automations that you need to use. Right? You have to find the right ones for you and your business. And there's many different options out there. And like I said, it's just based on your specific business and what is going to work best for you, for sure, right? So, what are automations? Automation is a habit that you have to build, whether it's actually in a platform, a system, or whether it's just something you do yourself. Workflows, it's doing the same thing in the same sequence of steps. Manual workflows can be consuming. Automation schedule link makes it much easier. So your workflows can be automated, whatever your workflow may look like. Like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. If you need more, explanation and a deeper dive into that, we can have a conversation and I can have explain that to you a little bit more. But an automation is setting up your workflow to run on its own based on the rules and conditions that you set up. And the rules and conditions is going to be how it's going to benefit you and your business, right? So those are the type of rules and conditions you would want to set up for your automations. Automation mindset. You think about automations to set things up to work for you, right? You have to have that specific mindset as well in order to get the automation set up properly in order to work for you and your business. So before setting up your automations, you want to look for repetitive tasks, manually sending scheduled links, copy, paste, moving documents, etc. And then timely tasks as well, sending invoices, sending email responses, etc. If these are things that you do on a normal basis within your business, then you possibly would want to automate those type of things, okay? And again, there are platforms out there that can help you do that, okay? Create automation habits. You want to start small. especially if you've not ever done any type of automations before, okay? So it takes time to figure out what needs or should be automated. So again, if you just starting your business or you just recently started a business, then you need to figure this out. But like I said, start small because it will take you time to figure out exactly the things that need or should be automated within your business, okay? Asking how and not who. Ask how it's going to get done. Example, how you use out of office inbox and emails. That's something that could be automated, especially if you're going to be out of the office. Say you're going on vacation. It's summertime. We're all going on vacation, right? So if you're going to be out, say a week, you're taking a week off to go on vacation, then you can automate email responses for anyone that sends you an email during that time that you're on vacation. If they send you an email, it can automatically respond to them. So that's an example of an automation that you could set up. And if you have a Gmail account, you can do that. Okay. It can definitely be done in Gmail. All right. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Let your team, if you have a team, help you set up automations. If you don't have a team, that's okay. You can definitely reach out to an assistant or to someone that does this on a regular basis to get assistance or get help with that as well. What can you automate? I'm sorry. What can you automate? Let's see. I'm so sorry. I have not been using my slides. I apologize. Foundational workflows, daily operations that your business depends on. That is definitely something that can be automated, okay? Busy work. A lot of us do have busy work or back end work that we do on a regular basis for our business. Some of that might be automated. Probably not all of it, but a good bit of that probably could be automated, okay? Streamlines in social media. Oh my goodness, guys. A lot of us go down rabbit holes with our social media, right? Just trying to figure out what to post, creating the content and the graphics to go with it, all the things, right? Well, there's a way you can do that and get it automated as well. So, which could be beneficial for you, right? All right, the benefits of automation. Create consistency. Okay. Ask yourself, how did I do that again? And then set it up to happen the same way every single time. Another little tidbit I can add here is SOPs. If you don't have SOPs created for your business, you're missing out. Because if you do try to hand maybe some of these things off to an assistant to create those automations for you, those SOPs can be beneficial. If you just started your business or you just, been in business for a short period of time, go back and create those SOPs. Even if you've been in business for a long time, you can still create your SOPs. Each time you're doing a specific task, write down exactly how you're doing it. Okay. And that is considered an SOP. Because if you do hand these type of things off to an assistant to help you create your automations, those SOPs are going to be very beneficial. Okay. So create consistency, write down how you do it if it's something that you do on a regular basis, like maybe every week or every day or how often it is that you do it, write it down. I don't know, whatever it is you do for your clients. My client Sally, this is what I have done for her, and this is how I did it, right? Awesome. SOPs are very important. Yes, they are. Hi, Patricia. Good morning. I'm so glad you joined us. Yes, LinkedIn does schedule posts now. Yes, that is so awesome for sure. So, and this also can save you time and money. by creating that consistency or that automation to make it happen the same way every single time, right? It can also help you scale your business, okay? You can't grow doing everything manually, right? That's just going to take up way too much of your time. So you definitely want to find what automations may be beneficial for you in your specific business, right? All right, here's a few automation platforms that you might want to consider. Constant Contact, HubSpot, Keep, Honeybook, MailChimp, MailerLite. If you have a newsletter, or maybe you're thinking about starting a newsletter for your business, because I do highly suggest that if you don't have one, because that kind of helps everybody that you're in contact with, or everybody on your list that's a part of your world. It helps keep them up to date and top of mind on what you're doing, what you have going on within your business, okay? So these are a few platforms that can help you do that as well. And those type of things can also be automated. I'm going to give you an example of myself. I do have a monthly newsletter. It goes out twice a month, actually, and it's automated. I can go in there, whenever I'm available, and create my next newsletter and then schedule it to go out automatically on a specific date and at a specific time. And to be honest, I use MailerLite. That's the platform I use to do my newsletter. But you can use any of these that, Constant Contact or MailChimp is another good one. There's different platforms out there, so you can kind of look at them and see which one is best for you. And some of them do have a free version, and especially if you're just starting to use it, they do have a free version that you can use, okay? So I do have notes here, guys, that I'm using. So some key features. Help to build and test, okay? In some platforms, they may have templates that you could use that would help you build your automation. Let's go back to the newsletter example I just used, right? So my newsletter I send out every month or twice a month in MailerLite. I have a template that I use. So every time I go in there, I can just revise my template accordingly, right? I don't have to go in there and create the whole thing all over again. I mean, in the beginning, if you're just starting, yes, you're going to have to create the whole thing from scratch. But after you get that created the first time, you don't have to go back and do that again. You can use that same template the next time you get ready to send one out. You just go in there and change the information that's in it. Okay? So that's very useful. Integration. Be sure all the platforms you use can be integrated with other platforms that you use in your business. So that can also be beneficial if, the platforms you're using have integration and you can combine them together. Alerts. Make sure you get the alerts, okay? Like for me, I use MailerLite with my newsletter. MailerLite sends me an email, lets me know that my newsletter has been successfully sent out, on the day and at that time whenever I've had it scheduled to go out. It also alerts me or sends me an email to let me know if I have any unsubscribers, or gives those that are receiving my email the option to reply back to me as well. Like if they have questions about something that I shared in that newsletter, they can reply back to that email and ask a question or make a comment or whatever the case may be, right? So that's also beneficial. All right, results management. You should be able to see a log of the history of automations you have done in that platform, in the platform that you use, okay? And yes, I can go back in MailerLite and see all of that. I've been doing newsletters for quite some time now. So I've done a lot of automations in there, and I have a lot of history, right, that I could go back and look through as well. And, another good thing for a newsletter as well, just to give you, I know we're not talking about that today, but this is an extra tidbit I'll give you. The information that you put in a newsletter, you can use in so many different places, right? I mean, it could actually be a blog, or you could use a blog in your newsletter. You can also put part of that blog or part of that article out of your newsletter on social media. You can use it in so many different places. So this is automations and systems that we have discussed today. If you have any questions, please feel free to put those in the comments. Again, if you are watching this later, please do use #replay to let me know that you're watching this later. And if you have any, if you want to have a deeper conversation about automations and systems, I'll be happy to do that with you as well. If you are new to my community and we have not had a one-on-one coffee chat, please do reach out. I would love to get that scheduled to learn more about you and see how we can support each other. And again, if you're not part of my Facebook group, go ahead and go join it, Relationship Communications, and see all the activity that's going on in there, because there's a lot of things happening. But until next week, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you.